all this is clean and nothing is built.
What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out RV Daydream. You can see behind me that nothing is built. Let's first talk about the weather. It's gotten colder, more leaves have fallen. You can see the colors are definitely changing, and it's rainy. We have been with highs in the lower 50s to mid 40s, and then the lows we're getting into the 30s, low 30s, and I think we might even have touched the upper 20s. It's definitely getting colder. I have the furnace running inside the camper. I'm having a problem with the thermostat inside maintaining temperature. It seems to shut off when it shouldn't, so I'm playing around with that. You can see that everything's cleaned out. I'm so glad that I did all of this work. Got rid of the shelves and really explored everything that was in this corner. Even though I used it for my job for many years, there was a lot of things that I hadn't touched for many years either. The fact that I got to go through all the stuff and actually find things that I just don't need, you know how important that is for downsizing. So I'm glad that I did that. However, now that I've cluttered up Heidi's side of the garage, I'm going to end up moving all this stuff back into this corner. And the reason is because of money. I don't have a problem investing money if it's something that's going to give me a good return. If I can do without something, and it might be a slight inconvenience, if it saves me money, I will do that. So what I'm talking about specifically is building this room. I got my plan in my head like I said I normally do, and then I went ahead and made up a materials list, and I started adding up in the materials, and I was around $700. Now that would have been nice to have this little room, but for $700 I don't want that because it would never pay me back. There is no return. I can do my videos in here. It would give me a place to set up lighting and leave lighting set up where I wouldn't have to tear it down and set it up each time. However, the confinement of this area and losing whatever area in this garage that might be used down the road for somebody else or even for us, I don't really want to spend that kind of money. I've been doing videos for many years, and I've been doing review videos for many years, and I don't need a room to do that. I need a place to do that. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and shoot my video as far as my review channel, and maybe some stuff on here too going into winter. Into the living room of our house, we have an area that can be cordoned off. It's got real tall ceilings, and I'll be able to do quite a bit there. The inconvenience to that is obvious. I got to make sure that everybody's quiet in the house if my kids are home, and I got to make sure that I don't pick up any kind of weird noises, and of course I'm going to have stuff that's in the way while I'm shooting videos. So I apologize for everybody that I kind of mentioned and strung along that I was building this studio, because now it's not going to happen. But I've got it all cleared out, and I'll be able to organize a little better and get some stuff put back here. Now, at first, I'm just going to take everything and get it from this side of the garage and just cram it in this corner, make it to where I can walk through it and get to what I need. But the most important thing is I get this side of the garage cleared up for Heidi, because she's got frost on her windows every morning. Now, getting into Heidi's situation, we're probably not going to be able to go camping. We want to still, and the camper's not winterized. That's why I have the furnace running in it right now, because I want to get that water that's in there warm, because even though it dips into the upper 20s, it doesn't last long enough for it to freeze anything. As long as everything stays relatively warm to start with, the temperature drop overnight isn't enough to bring it down to freezing point. So I'm doing that. Still with hope that we're going to get out, even if it's for the weekend. But Heidi had planned 3 days off, but the way her work is going, her 3 days, 2 of it which was vacation, 1 of it was a scheduled day off, she's down to 1 day that she can actually take. And even that day, there's talk of her possibly having to go in for half a day. She's got a lot of things going on at work, people that are off, people that have quit, new people that have started that are being trained, people that are being trained in other stores that aren't in her workforce yet in her store, so it's a real tough situation for her. And to boot, it's her birthday coming up, and she's still not going to be able to get off in time. So I wanted to do this video and let you guys know. I'm glad that I got this cleaned off, but it's not happening. In the studio that I'll set up inside, that's going to allow me to do my videos that I need to do for my other channel, doing a couple of reviews. And also I'm going to go over all my camera gear. And I want to do it in a manner that you guys can get an idea of what I feel as far as shooting video in an RV or for RV type stuff that we do. What I use and what really works, and some of the things that you may want to go with and other things that isn't worth it. And the nice thing is there's a couple of things that are pretty cheap that you can get away with for a long time. So I will go over all that, and hopefully you can use that information. Again, it's just for you guys, just for this channel. But I wanted to let you guys know that it's getting colder in Northeast Ohio, and we really wish that we were somewhere else. I think me more than Heidi, because she's so busy with work, she doesn't have time to even think about relaxing. She comes home, she pretty much showers and maybe cooks dinner if she has an idea of what she wants. A lot of times I'll just purchase dinner out. We'll just buy out and eat. To make it a little bit easier on her, because I'm not much of a cook. And if I did, it would be hot dogs and mac and cheese every night. You guys know how I feel about hot dogs. So she's doing her thing, and we're definitely thinking about warmer weather. So all you guys that watch our channel that have your own channels and you're in warmer climates, we are envious, and we'll get there one day. We appreciate seeing your videos because it's keeping us warm. Alright, so I gotta go ahead and bust a move here and get all this stuff back over, get this freed up for Heidi. She'll be happy then when she comes home at night, because when she gets up in the morning her windows have been frosted over. And we'll see what my next video entails as far as covering video gear inside. Thanks guys, I appreciate it, and as always, I hope to see you out there, especially if I was in Arizona right now. I'd love to see you out there. Talk to you guys later. Bye.